Okay, class, we're going to do things differently today. We're going to start with a song, end with a song, and have a video in between. We start with this song that was made by a first grader in our school named Molly. It is a prayer for peace in Israel. It's a prayer for God to protect its soldiers.
אחינו כל בית ישראל, אחינו כל בית ישראל, הנתונים בצרה, צרה ובשביה, העומדים בין בעיה ובין ביבשה. המקום ירחם, ירחם עליהם, ויוציא מצרה לירחה, ומפעיל ליאורה, ומשוב גלה ולהשתה בגלה, ובזמן קריב ונאמן אמן.
The innocent victim of Hamas terrorists and the innocent victim of Israel's retaliation. Should we not mourn the children of both, the losses of both? Aren't we not equal in God's eyes? Doesn't the Torah say that we are all created in God's image? What does that mean? The Torah tells us, God said, let us make man in our image after our likeness. We sometimes forget when reading these words that in Judaism, God has no image or likeness. God has no image because he is not physical. As Rabbi Jonathan Sachs points out, he transcends the physical universe because he created it. Therefore, he is free, unconstrained by the laws of matter. God is free, and by making us in his image, he gave us the power to be free. That's what it means to be created in his image. He gave us freedom of choice. Will we use our freedom to respect order or misuse it to create chaos? Will we honor or dishonor the image of God that lives within the human heart and mind? Molly has chosen to honor the choice given to her in the image of God. She's praying for peace. She's praying for God's blessing. Where does that choice come from? Is it nature or nurture? Our Torah reading might indicate something else. Our Torah reading for this Shabbos describes the upbringing of Yaakov and Esav, who started off the same, but one became a hunter-killer and the other a student-scholar. And a great commentator points out that didn't have to turn out this way. Rabbi Samson Raphael Hirsch says what seems to be sacrilegious, that the problem might be on the way Yaakov and Esav were raised. In his words, that may have been caused by mistakes in their upbringing. That's an unbelievable statement. In whatever way it means, Hirsch is underscoring the fact that children and parents are created in the image of God and given the free will to make choices. They do have a nature and a nurture, but they also get an education. Molly's parents chose to raise her in a traditional Jewish home, provide her with a Jewish education. Compare that to the education parents choose to give their children in Gaza. Watch this video of a kindergarten graduation. Do you understand that Hamas is not a terror organization which came from afar and forcibly occupied Gaza? It's a representative of the population living there. Are Israel's action in pursuing the terrorists while causing innocent civilians to die in any way comparable to the sheer barbarism, sadism, and unadulterated evil on display? Those Hamas terrorists had smartphones. They called their families to brag they had murdered Jews. Dad, I killed 10 Jews. Others filmed the slaughter. Some used cell phones of their victims to upload the footage of their torture and murder to their Facebook pages. In all of this, the terrorists are euphoric. They acted like butchers. Where did that come from? From the way they were raised by the innocent civilians in Gaza. Are they really innocent? Someone has pointed out that an innocent civilian is a regular person who cares for his family and tries to do good in the world, and there's no reason why they should get hurt. But a mother of a terrorist who sent them to a school where 5-year-olds are encouraged and educated to kill innocent civilians and expresses how proud she is after he did so, is she innocent? Well, of course, she didn't perpetrate the act itself. Her son did. But she educated and sent him to do so. How about the family of a terrorist? Those who express how proud they are that their brother, who murdered innocent children in their beds, are one of their own. Are they an innocent family? How about the society? The society where people hand out sweets after innocent families are wiped out. This is a whole culture that chooses to glorify terrorists, name streets after them, call newborns in their names, pay monthly salaries to the terrorist family, and so much more. Is that society to be considered innocent? Yes. They and their children, like us and our children, were created in the image of God, which gives them the free will to choose how we want to educate our children and how we want to educate ourselves. Do you want a Mali who prays for peace and the survival of her people? Or do you want 6-year-olds to be educated and raised to destroy the Jewish people? The choices made are clear. They choose death, and we choose life. Listen to our song.